and give us a thumbs up or a little heart and let us know that you're here. It takes a second to get started, so just give me a little thumbs up or heart so we know you're here. I'm Dee with Hometalk. My blog is thrifty.com. I talk about thrifty living, lots of thrift stuff, thrift shop stuff, DIYs and everything. And while you're coming in, tell me where you're from. I'm in the suburbs of Denver. We have a beautiful day today. We have these weird snowstorms, like it'll snow all day. You cannot tell at all. It's a beautiful sunny day. What's the weather like where you are? And where are you coming from, by the way? Are you in? Come on in. We have hearts and likes. Leslie?
We have Hannah. She joined.
Hi, Hannah. And this is my friend Leslie. She's my camera woman. She's my DIY partner many, many, many times.
Good afternoon, all.
Okay, so today our project is maybe not the most fun project, and it's not really glamorous, but what we're doing is we're climbing under the kitchen sink and we are gonna lay some peel and stick tiles. And our giveaway, our little Hometalk DIY tote giveaway question is, what area of your kitchen do you want to update the most? So this is a tiny update, but I think once you get it done, you'll be happy that you did it. So what I did was, I just happened to look under my sink, and of course on Christmas Eve, I had a huge leaking faucet with no one to fix it, and everyone was gone. So I had a little bit of water damage under my sink, and it was disgusting. So I had to take everything out, and I realized that it's just subfloor under your kitchen sink. And mine happens to be really big. I have no idea why. But so what I need to do is put some peel and stick tiles on there so that you can wipe that area up. So I'm not gonna do it here and now, but I'll tell you the steps that I did first. So obviously I had to take everything out. I had to let it dry completely. Then I took vinegar and water and I spritzed it on there and let that dry completely. And I guess you could use bleach, but I didn't really want to use harsh chemicals. You'll see my dog attacking me. We have a big sheepdog. So anyway, I didn't want to use any chemicals around the dogs, whatever. So I let that dry completely. Then I took a sanding block. I actually used my electric sander. Sanded it down with a little mask on. Vacuumed it up so that it's nice and clean. Then I just took some regular Mrs. Meyer's cleaner, cleaned it, but it has to be really, 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 really dry before you get started. And then I just paint. You know how when you get started doing a project, you realize like all these other little things that need to be done? Get started. So I touched up and whatever. Okay, so here, I'm gonna show you. This is the light. We're using this light so that I can see and that so you can see under the sink. But what I did was, I started here. I took everything out. So this is clean. It's clean and sanded, and I painted this area so that when you lay the tile, it just looks like just the scene. So this is easy to do. What you can do is make a paper template. You can use, I use brown post office paper. You could use newspaper or even gift wrap. And the easiest thing to do is I just unrolled it the length, and then I just pressed it in the corners to use like seam it with my fingers, and then I cut it out so that I had a general idea of my space that I needed to fill. Okay, so Home Depot has 18 by 18 inch tiles, which are huge. And the good news about that is that you don't need very many to use, because you can also use 12 by 12 or smaller. And what I chose is, this is considered their stamped concrete. So it's dark. If it gets wet, you can wipe it up. It's really, really nice. Now, I don't know, this is my honest opinion. I don't know that I would put this on a floor, because you'll see it's really easy to cut, crack. I mean, I can't imagine using this in a high area, like an area that you're gonna use all the time, but under the sink, perfect. So I used my template to score some lines, and when you use this, and I'll show you, when you use this peel and stick tile, you just use a utility knife and a cutting mat. This part is very important. You need to use a cutting mat or a cutting board. Don't cut on granite or anything like that. But I'll show you another easy trick. So let's just get started. Here's how I did it. And this is how I think is the easiest way to do it. Okay, so come on in here, Leslie. And we might have a dog joining us, you never know. But here's what you need to think about. I think you need to think about straight edges. So if you start with a straight edge, and if you line it up on a straight edge, you know the next one is going to be relatively straight. So I wouldn't go from the back forward because you'll have seams. I go from the front to the back. So I'm going to lay my first tile, and it's a full tile, 18 by 18 inches.
Lots of people want to redo their cabinets and their countertops.
I
and
know.
A lot of people want backsplashes.
You know what? I kind of want a backsplash too, and I put granite in, and now I want the white one, of course. I want white subway tiles on my backsplash too. Someone should do the next home talk. Maybe we'll do the backsplash. How good are you at tiling, Leslie?
I can do it.
Oh, excellent. We'll watch Leslie do it then. Okay. So really, that's all there is to it. Peel and stick, hence the name. Okay. So, yikes. Okay. And is under your sink, is that subfloor? Do you have subfloor? Or is it just me? Did the builder put...
I think mine's subfloor.
Yeah, you can't clean subfloor because I've tried cleaning it recently.
Well, and if it gets wet, it gets moldy.
Exactly, and we don't want mold. That's the reason for the either bleach water solution. Oh, hey, Casey. This is Casey.
Hi, Casey.
Hi, Casey. I'm kind of busy. Casey, go over there. Casey likes to help with all my DIY projects. She's as big as I am, and she was trying to get under the sink a minute ago. Okay, so this next one, same theory. We're going in on a straight edge. And my mom did this at my house. I don't know what took me so long to get this done at my own house, but I think my mom told me how to do this. Okay.
Now, can you peel these up again and restick, or are they kind of one stick?
You know what? I feel like these in particular, I think they're repositionable because they're not that sticky. So that's why I said I don't know if I would use it on a floor or not.
So Wendy says she's done this before, and she uses spray glue to secure it in place because the glue on these doesn't always hold.
Yeah, that's a good point. Did you say Wendy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Wendy, I think that's a good point. For mine, because I have so much stuff in here, I'm not worried about it moving around very much. But yeah, I see what you're saying. And I actually don't know if I would want it permanently in there. So I'm just going to use what they have.
Well, and it is kind of nice. You could change it out too.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
And what I also wanted to show you, Leslie, if you come and look at this angle, and not that anyone's looking under your sink, but you can see the seam disappears because it's being blocked by this middle part.
Yeah, it'll be behind everything.
So you can't really even see it. Okay, so then I used, let me show you what I really did, because this was, I didn't think this was going to work the way it did, but hopefully it works again now that I'm telling you. Come on in, Leslie, I'll show you. So I just took a regular full tile, and maybe if you get behind me, which is going to be a really great view of my, there, can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, so all I did was I took this tile in, and remember we were talking about right angles, and I'll do this again. So that up against the back is a right angle, but all you do is, I'm going to climb in there, so.
Here she goes, folks.
Nice view. Okay, so look how.
Hold on.
Okay. It takes two, ladies. Okay, so watch this. I have it that corner. If you can see, that corner is up against the wall. This side. So all I'm going to do is push down on that other corner, which is kind of a weird corner, and I think that this tile is going to break. So, or it's easy. See how it cracks pretty easily there?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to use that as my cut. Ooh, nice. That little dance we did. Okay, so you can see that was almost too easy. That's what I mean by this particular peel and stick tile. It cuts so easily. So I just cut it by pressing it in the corner, and it made its own what is this word I'm looking for here?
Crease.
Crease, thank you.
Margot says that we're doing great, and Margot, you have no idea. We have like 45 cords, and we're charging phones.
But thank you, Margot. I appreciate it. So, what does Margot want to change in her kitchen?
Well, she says we're doing great. I have a feeling Margot probably has a great kitchen.
Yes. I think we all have a great kitchen, but here's the thing. I always want something different. I don't know about you. Okay, so we're going to go in, peel and stick this guy.
I don't know if you guys all watch other like home improvement shows, but every time I watch one, I want to change.
Oh my gosh, me too. That's why I can barely watch. What's Chip and Joanne? What's the other show?
Fixer Upper.
Fixer Upper. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
she's in there, folks.
All right, so you can see we have an overlap, and I'm just gonna mark it with my marker. And actually, I'm just gonna use a knife, utility knife, to mark it on the corner here.
Sorry.
I know,
hard to
it's hard to see, sorry. So I know where we're going. And on that straight line, that should be a good cut. And oh yeah, I see how this is what you mean by this being really easy to pull back up, because it was super easy.
But if you figure you're gonna have a bunch of stuff on it.
Yeah. And here's the other thing. Oh, goody, can't find it. Here's the other thing. There are some mathematical equations on how to exactly fit this, and I couldn't begin to tell you how it works, but you can go on YouTube, which is kind of what I did, and there are real tilers on there that will say, if you put this tile here and this at a 90-degree angle and cut the inside corner, it's perfect, and it was, but I don't know that I need this to be exactly perfect.
So Colleen, I'm curious, you said 45 years ago your mom did this. Is it still the same tile?
Oh yeah, that's a good
45
question.
years later?
I'm just going to go back in real quick.
Carla, I think you could line your shelves with them. These aren't very thick.
Yeah, they're not thick at all.
They're a little thicker than like shelf paper, but not horribly thick.
Okay.
Okay, right now Dee's just cutting and making some
marks.
marks.
I'm just making some marks on here.
So she can see where the end of the other tile is.
Yeah. And hopefully that works. Okay.
Ellen, it's just kind of a peel and stick tile that she got
at Home Depot.
At Home Depot. Just
so you can see where the line of that other tile is, and I can just make a slight cut here. I'm just scoring it. And that's the beauty of this mat, because it also gives you dimensions if you want to use that. And I think it's easiest to do straight lines. So I'm going to try this straight line here. And when I was, see how easy it just cracked? I mean, that is super, super easy.
And
just
it's super
barely,
thin.
Yeah, it's really thin. So like I said, this is a floor tile, but I don't think I would use it for the floor, but this is a perfect application for it, because it's, you know, it's thin and easy to crack. But look, see, like, you don't want that on your floor. But under my sink, I do not care. So save all your extra pieces, because I'm going to put those in the back. Where do we go here? Oh, yeah, I cut that one a little bit wrong. Dang it! Did you see that? Did you see that one coming? Because I did not. Okay.
well, it looks pretty good in the corner.
Yeah, looks fine.
It's hard to see.
It is. And you can overlap.
Hold on, she's gonna move in a second, and then I will show you.
Okay, so you can see I cut that very, very wrong.
That mathematical equation would come in real handy.
That mathematical equation. Okay, here's the other good news. These are $2.50, okay? So I can just get another little guy in there. Okay.
No, you don't have to buy it by the box.
No, I didn't. I just bought it by the sheet, actually. Look, there's another one that just clipped right off from when I did this yesterday. So let's try this again, shall we? Okay. I did watch those YouTube videos that showed me how to do this, but I'm telling you, oopsie. Let's go in this way.
Okay, Michelle just had a genius idea.
Okay, Michelle, what is it?
You could use the paper that you peel off from the back
Yes.
as like a pattern almost. Put that in there, draw on it, and then cut because it's easier to cut that paper
I see what you're
than
saying.
it is the tile.
Oh, wait. Good point. Okay.
Michelle, you're genius.
You're a genius, Michelle. Okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to mark it. This is why Hometalk Live, no doggies, come on. This is why Hometalk Live is good, because then we experience this all together. Now, here's my next question.
And Wendy, I agree with you. Measure twice, cut once. We are not.
Oh, come on. Why would you do that? Okay, we've talked about this on Hometalk before. I have. Are you the measure twice, cut once, or are you me like, hey, let's see if that works?
I'm the kind that likes to just start it without even
That would be
paying
me.
attention,
Like,
and then all of a sudden it's wrong.
one day I have decided this needs to happen, and then I'll just go in there and do it. So right now I'm just using a ruler and a marker. That works too.
Everybody's saying, flip it over, sister. Flip
Oh,
it over.
good idea. But
it over.
here's why I can't. Because of this angled in the corner. Like, I can't flip the tile over because I can't get in there. You know what I'm saying? Even though I could fit in there, it's big enough. But look, I mean, if I flip this over, right? Oh, wait, maybe it does work. No, wait, flip it over. Well, how would that help?
Well, I think what you need to do is use the paper right there.
Okay. Oh yeah, next one we'll try that one. Okay. So this one.
We can't flip it over, and everyone's saying that, but because there's an angle in there, can you see that? So if we flip it, the angle's going to be wrong. But I think if she uses the back of the paper right there, and
that paper?
and you make yourself a little pattern as we do in sewing.
Oh yes. Guess who's not a sewer? Okay. But
She's cutting, folks. She's cutting.
I'm going in. We're gonna see if this works. Who's with me? Raise your hand. Give me a thumbs up if you want this to work as much as I do.
Who thinks this is going to work?
Raise your hand. Okay. So Leslie, so what is the most people want to do? Cabinets?
Cabinets, countertops,
Oh, and
backsplash.
backsplashes. Right.
A lot of people want, new appliances.
Yeah.
It's hard to do a kitchen because once you do one thing, you have to do the whole thing.
Exactly. It's like plastic surgery, you know? This is my theory about plastic surgery. Once you do one thing, then you got to do the next thing because,
Carla, you asked why we started up front. We started up front so the screen would be in the back.
Okay. I'm thinking, ladies, I have a lot of confidence in myself right now that this is going to work fantastically. Okay. But maybe you should talk amongst yourselves and just let me see what happens. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I think this one's going to work.
Well, I'm hoping. Oh.
A lot of people need to paint their cabinets, they say.
You know what? Oh. Yeah. Okay. We have achieved a correct angle here.
Minnie, we would have started in the back, but then the seam is up front. So
Right.
that's why we started in the front.
So, excuse me. Okay. So, we got it. Now, let me tell you something. Back it up. So, I'm getting a little warm from climbing up and down. So, from here, this is the beauty of this project. First of all, it's not the most attractive project ever, but from here, it looks fine because the two tiles that we put in front, this was the goal. It's hard to see, but you can tell by the two tiles we put in front, it almost took up the whole space. So really, that's all you're gonna see because it's just cleaning supplies and stuff back there. So when we made the template, the first brown paper template, it showed me how to cut out behind the pipes. But then I was kind of nervous and I thought maybe I should just use two separate pieces and not put any around the pipes. Just because, I don't know, it seems like it might be safer. If you have a leak, then there's nothing there.
Yeah, I
could
would
be
think
just me.
going in the back would be good. Okay. Trish, this is a fabulous workout. Up, down, up, down.
It
up,
is a
down.
fabulous workout. And I wore some extra high jeans, so we don't have any unfortunate incidents over here.
She's going under again, you guys.
Yeah,
I don't
we're
know.
going under. I'm trying to see if I can use.
Thanks for sharing the video, everyone who's sharing it. We really appreciate it.
Why are you sharing? Because you're watching a lady put some tiles under her sink wrong. And it's not wrong. It's just... Okay, so... Do we want to use this, or do we want to use a whole new piece? I'm thinking to use a whole new piece.
I would do a whole.
Yeah, let's do a whole new.
She has a very large space under
Yeah,
her sink.
that's kind of part of the problem, because I feel like most houses, 2 of these tiles would fit under your entire thing, because here's how they built this. So instead of the builder going straight back here, it's angled all the way to here. So that whole space is subfloor.
Brittany wants more natural light in her kitchen. I agree, Brittany.
Yeah, I know, because I think as moms, we spend so much time in the kitchen, it can be a little dreary and depressing if there isn't enough light.
Thank you, everybody, for sharing the video.
Yes, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna wiggle this baby in there.
Lots of people are saying they need light in their kitchen.
Okay, but like, look now, how is
But
this?
that's okay. Just keep it back under the...
You know what, and do I really need the corner done? This is the other part about me doing the DIYs. Do I really need that corner back in the way back over there done?
Okay, here's what I'm thinking, folks.
Okay.
We're learning together.
Okay, oh,
I'm
wait.
sort of thinking we should have started in the back.
Be quiet. That is untrue. Okay, but I like whoever said to use the white paper as the template. You're my new best friend, because that's what we're gonna do. Because that's easier.
Here she goes, girls.
I'm
and
doing
guys.
it the right way.
She's making herself a template.
Finally did it. Okay. All right. Now here's the question, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna put this to the audience. Okay. So let's bring it in. Bring it in, Les. Let's
Okay,
see. Okay.
okay.
So here's the problem with the weird angles, right? Like here's the square angle. If I did it this way, which way am I going?
This is the way. Well, we're going to use those smaller pieces for the jig-jaggedy parts.
Okay, but it's all jig-jaggedy, by the way. Okay. Okay, I'm liking the template idea. Oh, and I think this way is much easier.
So, Minnie Rivera is wondering, could you use contact paper for the corners instead of
That's a good idea.
trying to...
Okay. But
She's trying real hard, folks. I mean, she's going to get this done.
if it kills me,
Yeah, Angela Jig-jaggedy. That's a real word.
it is.
Look it up.
It's in the Leslie DIY handbook that we'll be selling for $2.99.
My other favorite
All
is...
the lingo.
This is going to be very cattywampus when we're done.
Cattywampus is good, but jig-jaggedy, even my husband said to me the other day, I think you're the only person that says jig-jaggedy. Clearly, I'm not.
Susie Shepherd, she says, I believe. I believe.
Susie, you're my new best friend. Besides Leslie, okay, I'm happy that you believe. Give me a little heart and a thumbs up if you think this paper template that seems to be... You know what? I'm going to do this paper template, and then I'm going to stick this template back in there and make sure it works. How's that
There
for
you
thinking
go.
ahead?
Now we're
How's that for
thinking.
thinking ahead? Because now, of course, discuss some other DIY projects while I just go back under here for one quick minute. Because now, I'm trying to figure out what the heck I did.
I'm now thinking the mathematical equation.
I have my 2 sons are both very good at math. However, their mommy didn't get it. Oh wait, here we go. Here we go. No, that would not be the angle. Oh, yes, it is.
What we need here is Dee's son, who's an actuary. He needs to come on and come over here with his
Peyton, if
mathematical
you're watching
brain.
right now from work, please do some math for me. Actually, he did the math on telling me how many tiles I needed, and then he tried to explain to me why, which was lost. But, okay. All right.
Okay, so the paper template seems to be working.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, I can have ice cream later. I can do whatever whatever I want because this is a serious workout. Okay.
Okay, Marnie, there is no giving up. She says you're amazing. She would have given up by now.
Okay, Marnie, if you weren't here, I would be like, you know what? I think this is good. And I would have put my garbage can right back in there and called it good. Okay. But the good news is I have lots of tiles because I had a feeling. Oh, and we're going to go in the back, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies, she just figured this out.
Hey, I'm smarter than I look. Okay. Should we tape it?
No.
Come on.
Why would we tape it?
I don't know. It's just an extra step. Okay. We are going to cut this template out, and then we're going to put that baby in there, and it's going to work.
This is the beauty of DIY, you guys. You figure it out together.
Right.
You have a plan, and it doesn't always go the way you want it to.
And not only that, it's like IKEA furniture, okay? I do it the first time. It takes me 25 hours. Then you can learn from my mistakes, and you can just go to Home Depot, and it'll take you 10 minutes. You know, or 15. Or if you have a smaller one, it might only take a few cuts. Here's my next question, because I did think about this. Could you just paint it?
I think they have waterproof paint. I know they do, because you can put it on your walls in the basement.
Okay, raise your hand on Facebook Live if you've painted under there. Or what did you do with your disgusting under the... Or is yours not disgusting? Am I the only one that had a disgusting under the sink? Or do you not know it's disgusting because you haven't looked under there? Because it is. It's really gross.
And especially if you have a slow leak that you didn't know about.
Well, yeah, there's that.
Where did you get your cutting mat? Somebody wants to know.
You know, my mom bought this for me, and I think it's a sewing cutting mat.
Oh, it's for sewing, which she doesn't do, by the way.
No, I don't. But if I did, I would have a fabulous sewing mat.
Yeah, so Angel said you could do keels and then paint it, which you totally
That's
can do.
kind of a good idea. But we're going to do the backsplash next time.
I'm having a small panic attack that because you didn't flip the paper over, this is not going to fit. Hey, my fingers are crossed though. Oh my gosh, they're crossed. So hard for you right now.
Oh my gosh. Why didn't we not think of this? I think you might be right. Oh no. Okay, whoever said use the paper, how many tiles does this girl have? You might be right, Leslie.
I think we need to flip it.
You think?
We do have extra tile though, folks. We could be here all day.
Yes. Okay. Oh, right. We do have extra tile. Excuse me. Talk amongst yourselves once again because someone said to flip it, which I did, and now look.
Well, Mary, I don't think she flipped it, which is our problem.
This is the square. The good news is it's a square, right? So one of the angles has to be right, or is that totally bad math?
Let's just put it in and see.
Okie dokie. Which way would this go? Yeah, no. Wait, no. No? No. Now I don't know which way this goes.
Well.
Okay, raise your hand if you were the one that said to flip it. Because...
It was Mary. She said flip it and we didn't.
Mary, I think, yeah. What you need to do is flip it and then flip it again. Good to know, but...
We can do this. We
do this
can
if
do
it
this.
kills me. Okay, here's my template. Thank the Lord I did not throw this one away.
Angela,
oh, wait, what another tile? Oh, excellent.
Looky there, a brand new tile. Yes,
okay,
grab your wine, folks. We might be here a while.
Okay, here's my water. I'm going to take a quick swig since I'm all pitted out from sweating.
I'm going to start lunch here in a second, so...
I have a combination flop sweat, nervousness, and just regular sweat from the uppity downsy. Okay. This time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go in the front. But wait, wouldn't that be the same? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go in the front. I'm just going to score that. So, who's admitting to have a gunky under the sink, or is it just me?
Oh no, Lorraine, she's not drinking wine. She's just drinking coffee.
You know what, Lorraine? I have been accused of drinking wine on many occasions that I have not been drinking wine. This is regular. This is just regular me.
I mean, you could basically replace the thing with plywood, but that seems...
Oh, I know why I didn't want to put additional plywood, because then what happens is, or even regular tile, then you have a lip right at the front. And think of the grossness that's going to happen there.
Yeah.
And grossness is a word as well. That's going to be in our dictionary that we're going to sell online. Okay, so this is working out, guys. Now, you're probably wondering, Dee, didn't you do this before? And yes, I did. I did the dry fit. But then the dry fit turned out to be a little bit easier than the actual project, which is fine because I'm taking one for the team.
Mm-hmm. She's taken like 6 for the team, by the way.
Okay.
This is tile number 4.
So ladies, I would suggest you don't drink and cut tiles because turns out this is a mathematical equation that's slightly harder than it looks.
Hello from New Zealand.
New Zealand. Maybe they have different math at New Zealand and angles. This is working out great though. Let me tell you that right here and now. So, this stuff is almost, did I mention it's really easy to cut? In fact, it seems a little too easy to cut. But, we're going to cut it first. Then we're going to stick it in there. Then we're going to take the paper off the back and see if that works.
Thanks so much for sharing the videos, everybody.
Yes, thank you. There we go. Okay. We're going to keep our scraps because you never know.
So as you know, we ripped through a few tiles.
Okay, now, see how it's such a weird angle though? I mean, seriously.
That's what she's dealing with, folks.
That is the
That's
problem.
what's back there.
Okay.
The tiles are from Home Depot.
Yeah.
You can buy them singly. You don't have to buy a box.
Oh, good Lord. I think this might work.
Oh, heavens to Betsy, she got it in.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, we're going in. And even though this doesn't look clean, it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Ambrosia, you sweetie.
Oh, is that my Ambrosia?
Yeah, she said you're doing a great job.
Oh, thanks, Ambrosia. Ambrosia's just happy she's not here having to do this with me.
Exactly.
I did make Ambrosia hang a mirror on, I made her climb up on this little ledge in my house and hang a mirror the other day. So she's just thankful she's not peeling and sticking with me. Okay.
Michelle, you're right. The template for the win. We did the template.
Okay. That is a dancing lady template move right there.
Okay,
Everybody
so let me
emoji
show
me.
you
Okay.
what that looks like in the corner.
Okay, it does not look like beautiful.
No, but it's good.
It
looks
is good.
great.
It's in there. It's sticking. Okay. So the rest, we just have a little rectangle. I'm gonna pull my pants up. Okay. So this guy. Hey, I know. Measuring tape. Hold on. Look at my coffee bar while we're here.
We're about to break out the coffee bar.
I'm gonna need about 12 coffees. I think I may have had too many coffees is what happened. I'm gonna blame it on the coffee. Okay. Now, here's the question, ladies and gentlemen. We need 7. Oh, let me go.
It only took us, I don't know, however long we've been doing this particular show to figure out she needed a measuring tape, y'all.
Why don't you be quiet? Okay, because do I want to do that angle or do I just want to go straight up? Because look, there's a pipe coming out of there.
Okay, so we have a pipe back there that we're trying to go around. I'm saying we make another template. Hello?
Of course you're saying make another template. Okay. Right, let's see. I'm going to just do this in half so I have less paper. I bet Hometalk is like, oh, that thrifty, she's so good. We're going to have to get her to do something else.
We're going to hire her full time.
Let's definitely watch her put some tile on the backsplash because that would be good. That would be good live action right there.
Oh, Susie, it's fun when the camera goes off. I'm telling you, we pretty much cry laugh.
no matter, like nothing.
Yeah,
So this is
we
actually,
stand around laughing.
Yeah.
So
we're easily amused, these two girls over here.
okay, so Michelle is saying put an X on the front of the template so we know which side.
Michelle, you're a genius.
Genius, Michelle.
I also feel a leak, which is the bad news about this whole situation. Okay, well, not a leak, but a little drip. It's like a little diagnostic thing I got going on under here.
She says she now feels a drip, which might be the problem.
You think? Okay, look, I just used my finger, but thank you. Oh, look, see, it's a little bit of water. Okay.
On the next home
On
talk,
the
we'll show
next
you how
home
to
talk,
fix the leak.
we call a plumber. Oh, my X is for the front. Okay. We're using scissors, we're getting crafty. Is anybody left yet? Are we all here? We're all staying around?
Yeah, for sure a plumbing show is next.
Oh my gosh, look!
She has cut correctly.
No, this is the last one.
What do you mean?
This was a different one that fits perfectly. How is that even possible?
Because you
I
did it
don't
right
know.
the first time? I don't know, girl, just cut it.
I don't know, but this is exciting, okay? For me, anyway. Oh, wait, let's get that straight. Okay. And we have tile left over? Boy, oh boy.
You can make yourself some coasters.
Heck yeah. To commemorate.
Mhm.
I don't know what that one was. See? Easy peasy.
See there? Now she's getting overconfident. Is it wrong? Oh no!
Is it wrong? Is that the word you want to
Oh
use?
dear, dear, dear.
It's not wrong if you want it sticky side up.
What? This particular piece is
Why
a
is
bit
this
stick.
so hard?
Because we have blonde hair. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh wait. No.
No.
Angles. Okay. You know what? Let's go back to. Is it geometry?
Let
Is
us
that what
go
it's
back
called?
to geometry.
Is that what it's called? Because clearly, when I told my mom I needed a tutor and she didn't believe me, Joan.
Yes, she did need the tutor, Joan.
Joan.
Wait.
What?
Get the template.
Okay.
Get the paper. Keep that piece.
All right.
Get the template that was for that one.
Yeah. Look,
Okay.
it was
Yeah.
right.
Now,
Yeah.
but now turn it the other way and cut the angle on the other side. But then we're gonna have not a straight side.
Huh?
Do you know what I mean?
Would that be right?
Yeah.
No. It has
Oh
to
my
be
gosh, we are not good at this.
Did I flip the template? What is up with me and the templates?
You forgot to turn it over. Is what happened. Aurora
this
and
turning
I
over.
agree.
This turning it over is baloney.
Well, hello from Turkey.
Hey, don't do what I do, but we're sticking some tiles. Okay, this still works, but not nearly as good. But it still works. Oh,
I say you just add a little bit more glue. She's gonna be just fine.
yeah, we're good. We're good here because yeah, we're good. We're just, I'm making it work, ladies. I'm not a waster.
She might not be pretty under there, but
No.
who's gonna crawl under there?
That's right. That's right. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. Does anyone listen to the podcast My Favorite Murders? Any murderinos in there? No.
No, well, not yet. No.
Is it just me, or do I like to imagine like hiding places? Like, oh, if someone's trying to get me, I could fully fit my whole self under the. Do you think anyone would look under the kitchen sink? No. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's done-ish.
Here,
Hold on
let me-
one sec.
This is what we call done-ish. Okay, well, not too bad. Looks pretty good. Okay.
Hey, you know what? How many
Looks
times have we told
pretty
our children
good.
that beauty is not everything, right?
Right?
It's function. It's functional. Look.
Hey, there it goes.
We have our this, there, that. That was not good English. And we have our cleaning supplies, dish soap, and we're gonna stick my garbage can in there. It's not cute, but okay.
And you can just wipe it right out if it
Just
gets
wipe
dirty.
it right out. Yep. And there's 900 little triangles that I need to cut. But you know what? Look. Okay, so wait, let's look here. I didn't make a mess or anything. Really? You can't, from this angle? It's pretty amazing.
From this angle, it looks like a professional
It's so profesh.
tiled under your counter.
Very profesh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, all right, we got to give away that Hometalk tote. I need to have a iced beverage.
Mm-hmm. Iced. Mm-hmm.
Super iced beverage. Okay. Okay, so we have backsplash cabinets.
Lots of people are saying their grout is dirty on their floors, I'm assuming.
No, on the countertops.
Yeah. Yeah, countertops.
I'm thinking backsplash. I don't know who said backsplash first, so ladies, let's not fight. We're gonna let the people at Hometalk decide and discuss amongst themselves who is the winner of the Hometalk DIY tote. And so I just feel like I have sort of guided you on how to and how not to put tile, peel and stick under your sink. But to recap, it's very easy to cut, it's very thin, it's cheap, you wasted a few. I got some scraps, I'm happy. Hope you're happy with it. I hope you share. And there's more DIYs to come, so share this video with all your friends. Get a good laugh out of it. Come back later. We'll have more Hometalk videos. Also, for next time, I should have told you this ahead of time, but if you swipe, I think it's left or right on the bottom, your comments will go away. So if you couldn't see very well, you can make those comments disappear. And so congratulations to the person who said backsplash. Leslie and I will talk about if we want to put a black backsplash in here and how we're going to go about doing that without a template. And I hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.